Hello there, people of the internet. Today is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. Most of the time I go out of my way to film gun videos and whatnot, but I've set out on a quest to help people struggling with their inner demons. And that's exactly what this video is going to be about. This is a quick lesson that kind of branches off one of the lessons that we hear over and over. But this one is not so stereotypical. Today I would like to talk to you about believing in yourself. Whenever we stop believing in ourselves, whenever we give up on who we are and what we want to do, then nothing in our reality, nothing from our line of perspective matters. Our strengths, our loves, our passions, our goals, our desires themselves no longer matter whenever we give up on ourselves. The idea of believing in yourself is not so stereotypical in terms of me just telling you to believe in yourself and the sky's the limit, you can do whatever you want. That is the case in a sense. But I want to push believing in yourself despite what other people might think. I want to push believing in yourself even whenever other people do not believe in you. If you can get past that, then you have endless potential at that point. You can do anything you want. Base your belief on yourself, off of your own opinions. Not the opinions derived from other people watching you, not necessarily knowing your entire story, not necessarily knowing your entire background. Base your belief in yourself off of yourself. If you go basing off of other people and other people's views and desires and their dreams, then of course you're going to have a tough time struggling in terms of your own life. It really is amazing how people that view themselves to be so high above, us, or whoever is viewing this video, there's always someone who thinks that they are on a tier above us, and because of that, they always try to keep us below them. The expression, be all you can be, even whenever they push that expression, is not always the case. Whenever dealing with people like that, it's not be all you can be. It's be all they let you be. And this is the biggest issue that people like us have to fight. At all points in time, throughout the entirety of your existence as a human being, as long as you can process thought, somebody somewhere in your life is going to be judging you and trying to keep you down. Now, I'm not necessarily saying do not ignore people who believe they have authority over you and try to control you. I'm saying do not let their opinions deter what you want to do. Do not let their views on you hinder your views on yourself. I go through and I make this YouTube channel and I film all sorts of stuff, not necessarily trying to entertain, but because I just love doing it. I love what I do to no end. And because what I'm doing does not provide value to those around me, I am viewed as an utter disappointment. I really am. As much as it breaks my heart to say that, people close to me don't really like me. I watched a cartoon not too long ago called BoJack Horseman, and BoJack had said that he was surrounded by people who love him, but no one really likes him. This is a very deep idea. I am surrounded by people who love me. I have a very loving family. but nobody really likes me, and no one really likes what I do. And that is okay, because I like what I do. I'm having a really good time doing what I do. And the fact that I enjoy what I do and I'm focused on that enjoyment makes me happy. Hell, the people I know, they call me the happiest motherfucker that they know. For good reason. I'm always happy. All the time. Every day is a new opportunity to completely forgive regrets and to move on from yesterday. As long as you have the opportunity to wake up tomorrow, there will always be hope. That is my firm belief. But the people around me try to focus on what other people are doing. And they focus negatively on it unless it's benefiting them. That's just the way most people are. Because of that, the people around me are oftentimes miserable. As sad as that is. But their misery and their tunnel vision, I'm going to say tunnel vision, their misery and their tunnel vision, judging other people rather than evaluating their own lives, will not stop me from creating what I love to create, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. Now, granted, I have found that those around me, if I provide them with some sort of value, then all of a sudden, I become the bee's knees. I'm the greatest thing in the world as long as I'm doing for them. Doesn't matter what I'm doing for myself, but as long as I'm doing for them, they don't care what I'm doing, as long as it benefits them. But what I'm doing right now does not benefit those that are around me directly. I'm trying to benefit those who I do not have direct contact with. As such, I probably will not hear positive opinions for quite some time, which is fine, because I believe in myself, and the negative opinions of those around me are not going to stop me from believing in myself and doing what I want to do. I hope that those around you do not stop you from achieving your goals and dreams either. If you have trouble figuring out what your goals and dreams are, the first thing to do is figure out what your biggest hindrances are. Now, I'm not saying look externally at these hindrances. I'm not saying go off and point fingers at someone else down the road for something they did, 2 years ago that you're still upset about. I'm saying look at you and the way that you think, the way that you process knowledge based on your perspective and experiences. The idea you have towards what you experience will greatly influence how you use that experience. I was down for the count for a lot of years because I had a bad perspective on my experiences. And man, it put me down for the count for a long, long time. But I changed that perspective. I got happier, I got stronger, and I figured out different things that I wanted to do. So that's a good starting point to figure out what you want to do. Figure out what's holding you back. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I'd like you to consider subscribing. I do plan on making far more videos like this. I'd also like you to consider supporting my Patreon page. The Patreon page is very, very new to me. I just made it not too long ago based on the suggestion of a friend of mine. So I'm not entirely sure how to use it, but I'm not entirely sure how much I'll be able to keep up with making this content if I do not get support from the people watching. That being said, I'm not expecting much support for quite some time. In any case, whether you decide to support me or not, know that I am wanting to support you. Subscribe for more lessons. Subscribe for more content that might potentially help you or someone you know in the future. I'm not asking you to share this video, but I am asking you to share this information with anyone you know who might be struggling mentally, suffering from their inner demons. God bless America. You guys have a nice night.